We got 47 days left in the year. So, how's the weight loss going, you ask? Slow. It is 11/14/2024, and I'm going to change some things up starting right now. I just woke up, still getting my coffee in me. It is a rainy day outside. No better time like the present than to show you a weigh-in. Oh, Lord.
Your weight is 329.4 pounds.
$329.4, but you can remember, I actually started this thing back on Halloween, and this was that way in. Oh, look, it is October 31st, and it is Halloween. $8:37 a.m. in the morning, Halloween day, 2024.
Hello. Please step on the scale.
Let's get a scale weight for Halloween.
Your weight is 332.2 pounds.
Still early, still raining. Still haven't got the motivation to keep moving yet, but as you can see, we've lost some weight since Halloween. Few pounds there. One thing I've been doing for the last week religiously is I've been taking this. Someone recommended this to me. Said it helped with weight loss and a host of other things. Berberine. Taking that every day for 1 week now, and it really hasn't helped with the weight loss at all. Not as much as the intermittent fasting has. In fact, it has done nothing for appetite control or anything like that whatsoever. I've taken diet pills in the past, and those in no way, shape, or form control my hunger, but they do help out in other ways, as digestion issues seem to be improving. But I don't just take that alone. I take it with something I've taken off and on for a long time now, and I've discussed it before on my channel, is ginger root. Everybody knows that ginger will settle stomach issues in a heartbeat, but I don't know how much longer I plan on taking that berberine. I won't never stop taking the ginger root, because I feel like it helps more than the berberine does. Look into ginger root, you see all kind of good benefits from it. I may hold on to it for a while. I did buy 2 bottles of it. I may take up those 2 bottles and see if they provide any kind of extra benefits as we go along. But yeah, today I'm going to get back into the calorie cycling side of things, and as I wake up, I'll explain it more. So the reason I'm changing some things up, mainly because the 9 to 5 schedule just ain't working out. I can get it to work out most days, but then there's those times when people in my life forget that I'm trying to cut down and lose weight and stuff, and they're like, "What are you going to make for supper?" And I wind up making things for supper, and then I wind up eating things that I make, because that's a big trigger for me. So I got to have, some stuff ready, on the calorie level that I need to focus on. So while they're eating those, I can at least have, something extra and ready just in case. That's why I decided to also implement the calorie cycling in there, because I'm going to have to change my window in a drastic way that I'm not really crazy about doing. But I think I'll be okay as long as I put the calorie counting function back into the diet. It is time. I've kind of gotten used to eating less, with the exception of the temptations that seem to be coming my way. Oh man, we sure would like some of your chili beans. It is cold, wet day. Chili beans would be great, but I have no way to gauge my portions with that, because I got to mix up cornbread in there, Sometimes I like to put a little shredded cheese and sour cream in there. And some jalapenos in mine. All of that's very triggering for me. Spaghetti, same way. And then you got trying to, focus on calories, the mom and pops. Everybody in my life loves the mom and pop restaurants. I do too, but there's still no way to really gauge your calorie intake there. You have to be a little more calorie conscious when you order at places like that. What I mean by that is, you could pretty much always go with the grilled chicken sandwich over anything else. Most of the mom and pops I've seen have a grilled chicken sandwich, or even the fried chicken sandwich would be a lesser calorie option than some of the other things that you can wind up getting at a place like that. The fries and the onion rings and the stuff like that are definitely something you're going to have to skip at those mom and pops, because you just no way to gauge it. No way to gauge how much calories in it. I go by the nutritional value information is how I do it. I know people say that's not the popular way to do things, that those labels are wrong, but they have never let me down. Like I said, in 22 I lost my 80 pounds doing that. It felt good. It's something, that I'm going to implement again. I got 47 days left. 47 days left of the year. I don't want to go into 2025 talking about I'm starting a weight loss resolution. When I ended 2022, I was under 300. When I went into 2023, probably was back right at 300 by the end of the year. And then 2024, another 30 pounds. I seem to max out around 330 pounds when I'm overdoing it. I max out around 330 pounds. Don't know why. I don't really gain no more or no less than that. I know I could. I know I easily could, but most of my problem is just self-control. You got to got to have a little discipline, a little self-control about yourself. Quit practicing the gluttonous behavior. That's one of my biggest problems, is the gluttonous behavior. So, yeah. That is what we're aiming to get under control. And, I'm probably going to, do like an 11 to 7 schedule for my intermittent fasting part of things, combined with calorie cycling. So now, you're all caught up. That is what we're going to do for the rest of the year. And I'm going to talk about it more from now to the rest of the year, along with whatever food I'm eating for the day. So, if you don't like long videos, hey, all I can tell you is to skip ahead to the food part. I don't know where that's going to fall, but it should fall sometime after this conversation ends, which is probably going to be about right now. Alright, so I made it home with that there Sonic Smash Burger. You know, their new Queso Smash Burger. Oh, man. There we go. So this thing's got like a creamy type of sauce on there. What is that sauce? I'm not sure. Queso? It's got like some little crunchy Fritos on it. Very thin smashed patties. It was good on Halloween. It's good today. Good source of my 700 calories starting out. I miss getting it with the tots, but that would have been calories I couldn't play around with later. Sonic getting better at that Smash game. You know what's funny to me? It's funny to me that some people who reviewed this burger absolutely loved it. Well, they got a history of bashing Sonic burgers. And I have heard even statements like they need to change their meat. I looked it up on Google, and they used the same meat for this as they did for like that toaster sandwich that's really good also that they came out with like maybe 3 or 4 months back, right before they came out with the smash burgers. It is a messy thing. Luckily, I have the option where I don't have to eat in the car all the time now. But there will be times I still will have to do that. But yeah, that's kind of a messy thing. But it's like, oh boy, Sonic just come out with something new. Here they come to hate on it. So the world is kind of changing now. There was a time when you could go put down everything and hate on it, and the audience would show up and just love you for it. But I think reality is kind of kicking in right now. Not with just food reviews in general or the food space in general, but everything. Everything from politics to you name it. People are starting to wake up to a little more common sense of reasoning. Meaning everything you get at restaurants cannot be that bad. And it's not. It's just not. It's okay to go to the Sonic and find an item you like and it actually tastes good. It's okay. You're going to be fine. It's fast food. We're not dealing with gourmet here. We don't need to give it a score. Scoring fast food is kind of silly. I think that whole thing started as a, hey, it's a convenience, it's something I can talk about on video. We're dealing with products that are either good or not good. Very situational when it comes to chain restaurants. Now, I could have bought this burger today and had a bad experience with it at this same location, which is not the case. This is a good sandwich. But I could have very easily had a bad experience with this. Go back to that same location tonight, and they fix me the same sandwich. And it'd be hotter, better, fresher for whatever reason. Different staff working. You name it. There's too many variables in fast food to just put out a negative review on the product, unless it's just bad from the get-go. The thing I can think of that I reviewed back when I was doing scoring on food was that wild game burger that Arby's came out with. That was the one I hated so bad that if it came back out, unless they changed the different game that they put in it, I think it was elk and venison and beef mixed or something like that, but they'd have to have a different combination of meat for me to go back and try. I just didn't like it at all. It's not that it was cooked bad or anything. I guess I just didn't like the gamey flavors that were in it, to the point where I don't want to try it again. And yeah. And I don't try everything just to be tried. It's got to appeal to me first, There's some things out there that you may have noticed that I didn't try at all. Maybe because those items didn't appeal to me at all. But yeah, this one did. I think it's great. We're off to a good start. 700 calories down. Now, if you're just watching me for the food review, you can stop here and have a good one. But I got the whole rest of the day to go. I might want to add a little more video to this. So if you're in it just to view what I had to say about the Sonic Queso Smasher, yep, I'm done as far as you're concerned. But people who are here for the weight loss and the rest of the video, stick around a few minutes. I got a little more to add. Alright, so look, it is 4:03 p.m. in the afternoon. I still haven't eaten nothing since the queso burger from Sonic that I got this morning. Yeah, 700 calories. So I done the math on a calculator because I need to. Turns out I got 1,800 calories left. So I'm going to be in one of those mom and pop situations. Well, not exactly, we're gonna be eating at Anthony's Pizzeria up in Simpsonville, South Carolina. And they sell like pizza by the slices. I think we get the special there. That's like either 2 slices of New York style pizza, you know, the big huge slices, 2 of those, and a drink, you know, for a specific price, which is always pretty reasonable. They're really reasonable there. Or you can get the big square Sicilian pan style pizzas. They're square, but they're still large pizzas, and you can either get the cheese or the pepperoni. Are always offered in their specials, and that's like everyday thing for them. So no matter which style I choose, there's no way I'm going over 1800. I'm not even sure if it'll push close, but even if it does, I think we'll be good. Yeah, I think we'll be good. We'll be awesome. I know if I go with the cheese over the pepperoni, I could probably cut down a little less on the calories, but yeah, I think I'll just get pepperoni. I think I'll take a chance with it. Now, this is kind of like a thing that we've been doing lately on a Thursday. So, yeah. So I don't know when that's going to wear out and we change up, but yeah, that's why I have saved my calories up until now. So once I get there to this pizzeria, I'm not going to be able to film any kind of commentary in there because it's like a lot of music playing in there. And not to mention the fact that the pizzeria itself is packed. I mean, packed. You know, I mean, this is like new. This is like authentic pizza here. You know, the people who cook it are definitely, you know, of a New York origin or wherever. I'm not exactly sure where they're from. They definitely look Italian, Sicilian, or that type of ethnicity to me. All I know is they make good food there, and we're always going there for it. I'm going to close this video out, and I will I'll probably include it in tomorrow's video when we are on day 2 of this 47-day journey, is to try to, you know, get as close to 300 pounds as possible before the end of the year happens. We got all these holidays to go through. I'll talk about that more as I go along throughout the coming days. But yeah, I'll include a shot of that pizza. Yeah, I think I'll include that in tomorrow morning's video. I'll end this here so you can go ahead and see the scale weights, you know, and the burger that I tried earlier, the Queso burger from the Sonic, which was banging, by the way. Alright folks, that's all I got for this video. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.